The Hidden Histories of Exploration Exhibition. Question 1 to 7. True, false, not given. First, the Hidden Histories of Exploration Exhibition aims to show the wide range of people involved in expedition. Its answer is in paragraph A, fifth line. The Hidden Histories of Exploration Exhibition at Britain's Royal Geographical Society in London sets out to present an alternative view in which exploration is fundamentally collective experience of work involving many different people. The statement is true because it is clearly given in paragraph A that Hidden History of Exploration sets out to present an alternative view in which exploration is fundamentally collective experience of work involving many different people, which is in statement that exhibition aims to show the wide range of people involved in expedition. So it is true. The common belief about how Park and Livingstone traveled is accurate. Its answer is in next line. Many of the most famous examples of explorers said to have been lone travelers, say Mungo Park or David Livingstone, in Africa, were anything but alone on their travels. They depended on local support of various kinds for food, shelter, protection, information, guidance, and solace, as well as on other sources from elsewhere. So it is clearly given in paragraph A that the common belief of being lone traveler was strong. So it is false that common belief about how Park Livingstone travel is accurate. Third and fourth are not given because information is not available in any passage. Fifth, materials owned by RGS can be used in ways that were not originally intended. The statement is true because it is clearly given in paragraph B, last third line. For the researcher, this archive can wield many surprises. Materials gathered for one purpose, say maps relating T-degree and international boundary dispute or photographs taken on a science expedition, may today be put to quite different uses. So it is true. Sixth, in their publications, European explorers often describe their dependence on their helpers. In paragraph C, first line, in their published narratives, European explorers rarely portrayed themselves as vulnerable or dependent on others, despite the fact that without this support they were quite literally lost. The statement contradicts with the information available in passage C, so it is false. Seventh, local helpers refused to accompany William Smith during parts of his journey. This statement is true because it is clearly given in paragraph C, last third line, in an account of his journey across South America published in 1836. William Smith has complained of frequent desertion by his helpers. Without them, it was impossible to get on. It is clearly given in this line, William Smith has complained of frequent desertion by his helpers. So it is true. 8 to 13. Which paragraph contains the following information? 8th, reference to the distances that some non-European helpers traveled. The reference is given in paragraph D. Those provided local support and information to explorers were themselves often not local. For example, the history of African exploration in 19th century is dominated by the use of Zanzibar as a recruiting station for porters, soldiers and guides who would then travel thousands of miles across the continent. In some accounts, the leading African members of exhibition parties, the officers or foremen, are identified and their portraits published alongside those of European explorers. Ninth, description of a wide range of different types of documents. The mention of different types of documents is in paragraph B. The Royal Geographical Society seeks to record this history in its Hidden Histories project. The storage of geographical information was one of the main rationales for the foundation of RGS in 1830. The Society's collection now contains more than 2 million individual items, including books, manuscript, maps, photographs, artwork, artifact, and film. A rich storehouse of material reflecting the wide geographical extent of British interest across the globe. 10th, belief about the effect of an exhibition on people seeing it. Paragraph G, last 4 lines. These touching portraits encourage us to see them as agents rather than simply colonial subjects or paid employees. Here is a living history which looks beyond what we already know about the exploration. A larger history in which we come to recognize the contribution of everyone involved. 11th, examples of risk explorers might have been unaware of without local help. It is given in paragraph C that such assistance was essential in identifying potential dangers, poisonous species, unpredictable rivers, uncharted territories, which could mean the difference between life and death. These are the examples of risk explorers might have been unaware of without local help. 12th, reference to various approaches to assessing data from local helpers. Paragraph E. The information provided by locals and intermediaries was of potential importance to geographical science. How was this evidence judged? The formal procedure of scientific evaluation provided one framework. Alongside these were more common sense notions of veracity and reliability, religiously inspired judgments about the authenticity of testimony, and the routine procedures for cross-checking empirical observation developed in many professions. In paragraph E, information about various approaches to assess data from local helpers is clearly given. 13th, reference to people whose long-term occupation was to organize local assistance for European explorers. In paragraph F, many of these people acquired far more experience of exploration than most Europeans could hope to attain. Some managed large groups of men and women, piloted the explorers' river craft, or undertook mapping work. The tradition was continued with the Everest expedition in 1920s and 1930s, which regularly employed the Tibetan interpreter Karma Paul in Europe. Exploration was increasingly thought of as a career. The same might be said of non-European on whom their expedition depended. In paragraph F, people whose long-term occupation was to organize local assistance for European explorers is mentioned.